Cummins bowls, Jadeja edges into the gloves of Carey. Cummins strikes. Jadeja gone. And the parade of number 11s begins with India leading by 151.
Well bowled, Captain Pat. He wasn't happy to get cut. It was short and wide, and he adjusted his line. It is just outside off stump and full. I think Jadeja will walk off going, yeah, it was a pretty good delivery, that one. That was a pretty good delivery. It brought me forward and then left just ever so slightly to get the outside edge. Easy catch for Carey, and the fun begins now.
Cummins to Washington. Bowled him. Captain went straight through him. Cummins has got 2 this morning. The last of the recognised batsmen falls. Washington goes for 12. India 8 for 156.
My God, I think he's going to refer this. Hey, mate, you've got to get off the ground. He's getting into the Inzamam al-Haq, Phil Simmons, of the slowest walkers I have ever seen in Test cricket to walk off. He did it in the first innings. And on that, and really, he has contributed to his downfall by not being assertive the ball before. You are not going to get much width from Pat Cummins or Boland. If you got the chance, you have to throw. He was batting as if he was waiting for the bad ball that's not going to come. He's contributed to his own dismissal there.
Siraj facing Scotty Boland in here, and he edges and it mates it to first slip. Khawaja gets underneath it, no conjecture there. Scott Boland gets his 5th wicket in the innings. A moment for celebration for the veteran Victorian. 9 for 156. Australia doing a good job of closing it out this morning. Flem. Siraj falls for 4.
Yeah, well bowled. Siraj, he should have kept slogging, shouldn't he? He tried to be technically correct and got the outside edge. But Scott Boland, that's only the 2nd time that he's got a 5-for in Test match cricket. His consistency has been wonderful and well deserved. He's now got 9 in the game with 1 wicket to go. Can he get his first 10th? I reckon he can.
In here to the captain, Bumrah. Field spread on the leg side. Bumrah swings, he's bowled him. Scott Boland finishes the job. 6 for 45. 10 wickets in the match for the first time. He's been perfect. Australia roll India for 157. They'll be set 162 runs to win the Border-Gavaskar trophy for the first time in a decade.
And watching Scott Boland, you wouldn't have even known that he got 6 for and that last wicket. There was no real celebration. He just walks to the umpire and gets his cap and just walks off. But well bowled. That's a much-deserved 10 for. He lit it open yesterday. You know, India got off to a flyer thanks to Jaswal. Mitchell Stark was below par. Pat Cummins was going okay, but the run rate was accelerating. And Big Bolo grabbed the ball, knocked over KL Rahul, knocked over Jaswal, and that is a very well-deserved 6 for and 10 wicket haul.
Prasid bowls. Conster slaps high in the air. He's going to be caught at mid-off. And he is. Constance goes swinging from ear to ear. He's out for 22. Will that put some tension into the equation? Australia 1 for 39.
Yes, and he did a good thing there, just trying to keep the ball on the stumps. Backing away, Constance once again, this time not getting it. He was looking to go into the straight field. In fact, instead just hitting it up in the air and a straightforward catch to mid-off. So a little bit of relief for the Indians with Constance going, because the scoreboard was ticking whilst he was there.
Labuschagne cuts straight to gully. Soft dismissal, and not for the first time in the series. Labuschagne couldn't help himself. Feeds Jaswal practice. And well, Jaswal takes the catch. 2 for 52.
Well, is there going to be another twist in this contest? It happens in India-Australia series. It's never over till it's over. And now that's a big wicket. That'll really lift the Indians up. I said earlier, when they came out, they would have wanted Australia at 4 for 50. They've got 2 now. And it's funny, on this track, you can easily add 2 wickets to the scoreboard.
Definitely. Up to Smith, delivers here, plays into the gully, and he's snaffled. Jaiswal to his right's taken a screamer. Smith's gone for 4, 1 short of 10,000. But far more importantly, in the context of this test match, Australia have lost 3 in a hurry. 3 for 58. Prasid's got 3. It is game on at the SCG.
Smith cannot believe him, what he's just done. He's tried to guide that through just wide a gully. He goes forward, presses back, catches the shoulder of the bat. And what a catch from Jaiswal, flying to his right. Steve Smith looks down the wicket, trudges off the SCG. What was supposed to be a magic moment in front of his home crowd, bringing up 10,000. He's still 1 short. He goes for 4, and Australia now 3 for 58.
Siraj bowls, Khawaja pulls and misses. Or did he miss? No, he nicked it through. Khawaja goes for 41. Siraj gets through as India's fates were flagging. 4 down for 104. Is there one more twist left with 58 required?
And he went to his favourite pull shot, didn't he? And he didn't get it going. It didn't quite get up as high as what Usman was expecting. And it was only a feather, but it was loud. We heard that all the way through. So, geez, Kohli's pumped up in the celebration. Good reward for Siraj. He's bowled pretty well here. But that's still a handy knock there from Usman. They're crucial runs.
Huge Sunday crowd basking in the sun and soon in victory. Webster danced down the pitch, clouts the boundary. And finally, the Border-Gavaskar trophy is back in Australian hands. A rapid-fire chase in Sydney completed by the new boy, Bo Webster. The final act in a 3-1 victory and a place booked in the World Championship final. Australia to defend the mace. And a defining chapter in the Pat Cummins years as captain. Australia win at the SCG by 6 wickets.
It was a big Bo blitz today, and that was a big strike to finish it off. What a great debut test for Bo Webster. As I said, he looks like he's played 50 test matches out there, and happy for Travis Head as well, who's dominated this series. 2 Man of the Match awards, missed out. I didn't want him to have 4 failures, so to be there at the end, it'll be so rewarding to the Australian match winner. But overall, what a wonderful series. Some real highlights bowling-wise. Jasprit Bumrah, Pat Cummins, Scott Boland, Mitchell Starc early. Batting-wise, it was tougher, but we saw the brilliance of Travis Head, young Jaiswal, KH Rahul at times, and Stephen Smith as the series went on. But great crowds, fierce competition, but finally the Border-Gavaskar trophy is back in Australian hands, and they've also given themselves a chance to retain the World Test Championship.
What a great moment for Bo Webster, who's gone and collected a stump. That's a moment you'll want to treasure. 31-year-old proper journeyman, and he basks in the glory at the SCG, having contributed in all 3 forms a player can.